Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you a stitch, a very easy stitch. I don't know, some of you might have some idea what to do with this stitch. This stitch works with any numbers of chains. It doesn't matter, odd, even, it's up to you, depends on your project. I'm gonna work now with a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. So after you chain as much as you want, depends on your project, we're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain we're gonna do a single crochet. So this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So move to the next chain, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, and so on. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast. I think this stitch is nice to be worked with, I don't know, 3.5, 4.0, depends on your project, what you choose to do. The stitch, the higher you go with the crochet hook, will look a little bit bigger, bulky, depends, like I said, what you choose to do. But with a thin yarn, it looks nice. I'm gonna show you a sample at the end. After I show you the stitch, I'm gonna show you two samples. So the last chain, we're gonna do single crochet also. Okay, now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn your work, and now we're gonna do double crochet in each stitch. So we're gonna move to the next stitch, so yarn over the hook, we're gonna go into the next stitch, and we're gonna do a double crochet. So in each stitch, double crochet. The stitch has only 2 rows repeat, goes really fast. But I think for, I don't know, a table runner, I don't know, for a placemat, it's a little bit bumpy. But I think for a bag, it will look nice. Even with a thinner yarn for a hat. The stitch is not reversible, so I don't know about a scarf. But you can do maybe an infinity scarf, but still it's gonna show that is not reversible. You can do even a vest or a cardigan. It's quite nice, this stitch. Okay, last stitch, we're gonna do double crochet also. Okay, now, so like I said, this stitch has 2 rows repeat. One of the rows, they're gonna be double crochet in each stitch, and the second row that you're gonna do, you're gonna chain 1, turn your work into the first stitch. Here we're gonna do a single crochet. This is how you're gonna start this row, single crochet. And now we're gonna work underneath the stitches into the spaces. So you're gonna go into the first space here, go there, and pick up a loop. You're gonna move to the next space, and you're gonna pick up a loop. Now we have 3 loops. Pull the yarn through all these 3 loops. Now we're gonna go back into the space that we worked last. So go in there, pick up a loop, move to the next space. So we're gonna work underneath the stitches. 3 loops, pull the yarn through the 3 loops. Again, we're gonna go back into the last stitch that we worked, that space, well, not stitch, but the space. Move to the next space, pull the yarn through the 3 loops. We're gonna go back into the last space that we worked, and move to the next. So in between the double crochets, we're gonna pull twice the loops. So once, move to the next space, pull up a loop, 3 loops, pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Go back into the last space that you worked, move to the next space, pull the yarn through all 3 loops, and you're gonna do like this. So move to the next space, pull the yarn, you go back into the last space that you worked, pull up a loop, move to the next space, pull up a loop, 3 loops, pull the yarn through all 3 loops. So at the end here, we're gonna go back into the last space that we worked, pull up a loop, and between the last double crochet and this chain 3 in that space right here, we're gonna pull up a loop, 3 loops, pull the yarn through all 3 loops, and now we have the 3 chain at the end, 1 2 3. We're gonna go to the second chain, so skip the first chain, and into the second we're gonna do a single crochet. So we started with a single crochet into the first stitch, and we're gonna finish with a single crochet into the second chain. Yeah? So now we're gonna repeat the row with the double crochet in each stitch. So chain 1 2 and 3, turn your work, and this is gonna look like this, a little bit bumpy. So now what we're gonna do, move to the next stitch, not this one because the chain 3 is coming from this one. Move to the next right here and do a double crochet. So now in each stitch, move to the next stitch, double crochet. In each stitch we're gonna do double crochet. I think it looks nice with the thinner, but with the thinner your fingers are gonna cramp. I'm gonna show you a sample with a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I just did maybe 6 rows, and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm done. This is too painful, especially in winter when it's cold. So in each stitch, so at the end, the last stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet in there. So you see it's starting to form this ridge here. Yeah. So now we're gonna chain 1, we're gonna repeat the row with pulling up loops. So into the first stitch, don't forget to do this, single crochet. So we're gonna finish with a single crochet on the second, in the second chain. Yeah. So now the first space here between the first and the second, you go in there, pull up a loop, move to the next space, pull up a loop, 3 loops, pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Now we're gonna go back into the last space that we worked, gonna pull up a loop, and we're gonna move to the next space and pull up a loop, and so on. Don't forget to go back into the last stitch that you worked, otherwise. And please remember chain 3, because I tried with 2 chains only, and the work goes like this, on the side with the chain. You do like this. It's very, very easy. So at the end, we're gonna go back into the last space that we worked, pull up a loop, and between the chain 3 and the last double crochet in this space, we're gonna pull up a loop, pull the yarn through all 3 loops. So this is the first and this is the second. We're gonna go into the second chain and do a single crochet. So now you're gonna chain 3, yeah, because if you chain only 2 and you do that, the work is gonna go like this. So now you're gonna do double crochet in each stitch. So you're gonna move to this stitch, this one, not the first one, the second. So you're gonna do double crochet in each stitch, and then you're gonna repeat, and it looks like this. I'm gonna show you some samples. This one is also with a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, and it looks like this. I like this, like for example vertical, for a table runner with a thinner yarn, for example. Yeah. This is how it is horizontal when we work. I don't know what can you do with this. So this is 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. I did a sample with a 2.5. So this is a little bit thinner, the yarn. So it looks like this. It has this ridges. And that's why I said for a table runner, for example, you do the table runner, you chain as long as you want when you put on the table, for example, how long you want, and then you work. And depends how wide you work, yeah, how much you want. But it looks like this. So this is the front of the work, and this is the back. so the stitch is not reversible. So if some of you find something to do with this stitch, for a bag, for a vest, I don't know, you decide. But yeah, I didn't work a sample in between the 5mm and 2.5, but this is with bigger crochet hook, thicker yarn. Yeah, but I like vertical for some reason. It looks nice. So it's up to you which one you like to work, and give it a try. You might find something to do with this stitch. It's very simple, goes really fast. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a try. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.